Hello, this is Scott with Games in a Flash. Hopefully you saw the first video where I explained the overview here about what we're going to try to do here. We're going to try to make a Facebook like campaign. And so I'm going to go into more details, and first thing that we're going to talk about is really what we're doing here is creating a carrot on the stick. We're wanting people to click on the like button on a Facebook page, so they'll like your Facebook page and increase this. And of course, once they like your page, when you post new things on your Facebook page, they will see them, assuming that they haven't hidden or turned off viewing your things. But nevertheless, you're trying to increase this number here so that you have more marketing power. And so in order to do that, you need to give away something or have something that will get people to want to do that. In some cases, you could, for instance, promise to donate money to something, or you could give away maybe a screensaver or other things. In this case, I'm suggesting a good thing that motivates people to click is a free game. And fortunately, at Games in a Flash, we have a lot of those. And so I'm going to show you what we did, or I did, for BibliQuiz here. So, okay, thinking about this for a second, we've got a BibliQuiz. This is obviously a Bible learning application. And so, I'm going to create something that has Bible content in it so that people who like the Bible, who want to learn more about the Bible, can do so. And so what I did was I created a game. And so I went to our Games in a Flash website. I found our sorting game. And the way we set up our games is we utilize scenes. Here's the scene panel in Flash, and I can just pop to the different scenes, and I'm quickly showing you the original setup. The original setup had the game where you sorted mammals and reptiles and amphibians and birds into these different categories when you played. And so what I did was I went ahead and just changed out that art. I just swapped it one for one. I didn't edit any functionality. Everything functions the same. It's the same game. It's just different content, different art, and a little bit of different text too. You can see here that I changed the name and I changed the instructions and so forth. The background image I changed inside of the main game. Instead of animals or scrolls with different words, different books of the Bible on them. And then there's the 4 different categories are sections of the Old Testament: Pentateuch, the history of Israel, books of poetry, and prophets. A lot of times, major and minor prophets are split up into 2 categories. I kind of fudged there and merged them into one. But so you have 4 different categories here, and I just swapped it out. Now, the nice thing about what I did here was I actually I either used art that I already had, like this background right here is from a different game. These buttons I used from a different from our games. Now on the start screen here, for instance, this background image, I licensed it from iStock Photo. And you can see that I use that on the game over screen as well, just to kind of reuse that. And so, when someone plays at the beginning of a game, they see this background and everything, and then they're going to play the game. And once they see the game over screen, I mean, they will have seen that before, but it's it's not over familiar, and so you can use that again. And so I quickly and very affordably customized this art. And so real quick, I'm going back over here. This scroll art, well, that was actually from the BibliQuiz game, and as is this scroll art here. And so I kind of robbed a little bit from the game. And then this bucket here, for instance, was from an old Easter image on a different project, and I just customized it, changed the colors, and did a few things like that. And so sizes and whatever. And so, anyways, I'm just pointing that out because you can often reuse a lot of art as well on past projects if you were trying to do something like this cheaply and affordably. And so I did that. We created a game. Now I'm going to look at the published settings. Now, at Games in a Flash, when you license a game, you cannot resell or give away the FLA, which is the source file. That is exclusively the property of Island Studio Incorporated. However, you can publish the output of the game. You can give away or sell. For instance, I've done an SWF file and HTML. Those are the 2. I wrote particularly the SWF. That's what you normally see when you're viewing a Flash game on the internet. And then I also did a WinProjector and a Mac projector, and that's basically executables. There's a .app file and a .mac file, and those can run as normal applications on the Mac and Windows. They can also be installed and uninstalled. And so I gave that output, and note real quick also that I didn't include any branding. There's no branding on this. And so that was one incentive too for them. They could say, hey, you know, there's no branding. Now, why would I do that? Well, there's a README file that went with it, and I've got some information on there. But again, they're liking the Facebook page. And so I'm getting branding that way. Also, as you'll see in a second, I'm also going to set up a newsletter and for them to join. And that's what you'd want to do. Also, you'd want to get so actually about a little bit under 50% of the people who actually signed up for or liked the page actually went ahead and signed up for our newsletter. So I have recurring opportunities to brand and sell and all that kind of stuff. So there's no need for me to actually brand the game, and that lets them to go ahead and put it up on their website, and they get something out of it. They're not getting oversold on it. They're not over branded and everything, and so there's something of value that would give them the incentive to click on it. And so that's what you need first. It's one of the first steps. You need something that you can give away. Again, we have a lot of different games at Games in a Flash. All of them are designed to be customized just like I showed you, very easily, swapping out art, swapping out content. Quiz games and hangman games and word games are very easy to swap out things. Games with graphics in them can be rethemed. A classic example is a matching game where you swap out images of whatever your product is or whatever your cause is. A puzzle game, all kind of stuff. And so there's a lot here that you can do that with and create that carrot on a stick to get people to click on on a like campaign. And actually, you see real quick, we actually did this same thing here at Games in a Flash, and so on our Games in a Flash Facebook page here, and we're just about to start that. But again, I'm going to just feature this because you can see the program has already started. And so in the next video, I'm going to show you how I set that up and how I created this page. I'm going to just give you a quick preview here. Here's a preview of it. Now on this page, this is what someone who's already liked it. In my case, I'm an admin actually, but I'm going to show you what a non-fan would see. This would be what they would first see, and it would encourage them to like it. You'd have some text in there that says, "Hey, you want to click on this and like our page, and here's what you'll get." And then after they do that, they'll see something like this. They'll say thank you, and they'll download link, and also, hey, if you want to get more good stuff, you can sign up for our newsletter. And so that's what I'm going to show you in the next video.